Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, and I am a VIP Kid teacher, Bling ABC teacher, a couple other teachers, and Outschool teacher. Today is brought to you by Outschool, but today is not brought to you by a teacher's side. It's brought to you by a parent's side, because I know many teachers want to know the other side. What do parents see when they are in the Outschool platform? Because what parents see can also help you as a teacher, because you'll know kind of behind the scenes. So let's take a look behind the scenes and let's fill out some parent feedback. Okay. So the other day, my daughter, she's 4, she took a wonderful class on emotions, and I've just been letting it sit for a day or two because I wanted to wait till I could do it together with you. So normally I try to do it right away, but let me show you 3 different ways you can access and leave parent feedback. Outschool makes it pretty easy to do it. I mean, they will say, leave feedback. So let's take a peek, and I will get this in here. There we go. Okay, so we are in Outschool. And this is like the home page. Okay, so this is where my daughter Esther takes her classes. Here's upcoming classes. And up here at the top, it has a tag bar saying, please give feedback for the emotion monster. That's the class she just recently took. So I can click on that. And it doesn't matter where you go in here, whether you go her schedule or my teaching thing, it's right up here at the top. So we're going to click on that. It's also given in an email, which we'll do that in a minute. So that's another way. So when you click give feedback, it opens up this screen right here. And so you can give them stars. You can tell other parents, this is your public feedback. Here you can add a photo if you want to. Sometimes it's fun having a photo of the class. Now just know that the photo cannot include any private information, like no classroom messages, nothing like that. Keep it to your child and their work. Try not to do a photo of the screen if it shows other students on there, because other parents may not want their child to be recorded for everybody to see. So try to keep it to your child and their work. If you have to have the screen on there, make sure it's the teacher on the screen, because that might be okay. But just try to be careful what you have in your photo. Okay, then you have private feedback for the teacher. So this is just to the teacher, they get it. This is private feedback visible only to Outschool. So the teacher does not get to see that at all. It just goes straight to Outschool. And then you can put down how likely you are to recommend Outschool to a friend. And then it says, please submit what you've written so far. You can always add details later, which is why sometimes a teacher will get 2 emails. One is they will leave stars, and then later they can update it. You can edit your feedback for up to 30 days after the class. Once it's at that 31 day, you're no longer able to edit it. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. So let's go ahead and fill this out. This was a great class, and I do recommend this. This is, sometimes kids, especially 4-year-olds, they've got big emotions, right? And they're just like, blah! So I wanted to have her take a class that talks about emotions. So I'm going to give them a 5-star. It was a really good class. And I'm going to tell parents and learners kind of what to expect, what will work best, what would benefit most from this class, some tidbits. And let's see. My daughter really enjoyed the class. And I'm sorry about typos. I'm typing fast. I always fix them. The class. The teacher was friendly. Yeah. I can't spell today, guys. Friendly and encouraging. She even let the kids draw their own monsters. This is a great class to talk about big emotions. I can't type under pressure, guys. There we go. Done. Okay. Sometimes it's nice to have a little anecdote. Sometimes it's nice to have something nice. And my personal note, if you hated the class, leave some kind of stars, but tell the teacher in a private feedback what you did not like about it. You don't need to blast them about it. I mean, that's just personal opinion. You just kind of be nice, be tactful. You don't have to do 5 stars. You can go lower if they deserve it. You can go lower, but just be nice. They put the heart into these classes. So I'm going to add a photo because I took a photo. So click Files to upload. You can also do this whole feedback from your phone through the email link or through the website link, and you can go from your phone too. I found it and I put it on my computer already. So I'm going to go back into my computer. I put it on my desktop, so easy access for today. So here's the photo that I took, and then you can edit it, and then you can upload more if you want to. You have to upload one at a time, and then we're going to upload. Sometimes it's nice having photos. So, hi, Teacher Mindy. Thanks for joining today. I hope this helps from your side of the view. So here is this, and I could leave private feedback to the teacher. I don't have to. I could leave the feedback to the Outschool. I don't have to. You don't have to do feedback at all. And then you can say, please come to Outschool. I always say 10 because I like Outschool. And you can press submit. Now, before I press submit, let me go show you in the email what it looks like. Here's the email I got a couple days ago. I share with the teacher, and my daughter takes the same email. But here you have the email. You can rate it. Now, once you click this, like say 5 out of 5, that gets sent directly to the teacher saying that they have a new review. Then this gets sent to this link right here. And then you type in your stuff, and when you press submit, a new email gets sent to the teacher saying you have an edited review. So that's why sometimes a teacher, you can get 2 reviews. One is just the star rating, and then later you get with comments. If they go directly through this link, like when I do this here and press submit, they're going to get 1 email. It just says like new review. It has everything in them. So sometimes you'll get 1 email. Sometimes you'll get 2 emails with their comments. And sometimes you'll never get comments, and that's okay. It just happens. So I'm going to press submit. And then it shows me right here that my feedback has been saved. Here's what I wrote. Here's the picture of her monsters. She's 4. She draws cute monsters. And then you can edit it up to 30 days. And there it is. You might see this tag for a couple more minutes until it gets notified that you have left feedback. If you go over here to your name and you click on transcripts, that's another way that you can access your feedback. So here it says the emotion monster. It still says give feedback, but I just put in, let me refresh it and see if it says that I have given feedback. Sometimes you have to refresh. Here it is, the emotion monster, edit your feedback. So I can go back in here and I can edit it. So I can edit all these ones. She takes a lot of classes, all the way back to whatever. At some point, as you can see here, like this math movement, there's no longer an edit your feedback. That was November 23rd. Today is January 6th. So it's been more than 30 days. Some of the ongoing ones, you can still edit for longer than 30 days because you're still taking the class. And so you can update it to what you learned that week. But you can only leave feedback once per class. So like if I edit my feedback for the Stories and Stuffed Animals class, it replaces my previous feedback. So you just have to, just do one. But you can edit that. But at some point, you can't edit anymore. Like this is Princess Party of Cinderella. This is also ongoing classes. We just did it a one time. We did it once or twice. And then we got busy. So we unsubscribed from the class. And it's totally fine to unsubscribe. Sometimes we take an ongoing class just as a one-time class. So this is another way you can do it. And up here, the one here knows fun. You can also give feedback as well. So if it says give feedback, you still need to do it. If it says edit your feedback, you can fix it. And then here's the schedule. So those are, that's what it is. Now, if you go back into the Emotion Monster class, you can see what the teacher sees. This is her class. This is the student's view. This is, well, the parent's view, I should say. And it says right here is to edit your feedback. So if I ever do go back to this class, I can edit it. I can message the teacher. Here's my review. here's her enrollment, here's the other parents in it. They only list the parents by first name. They do not list the learners' names. So you're always surprised by who's in there unless you know the parents' names. And then here's the teacher. Here's the class description, learning goals, supply list, time commitment. If you click on this, it goes back to the main page, that like the main listing where you signed up for the class, and you can see that's where it is. It's enrolled. Okay, so any questions about this? I'd be happy to help out, but I thought it would be helpful to see it as a parent sees it, and why sometimes you get those 2 emails and why sometimes you just get 1, and sometimes you don't get any. But it does say at the top, say, please leave feedback for it. It does give you an email. With ongoing classes, I think I'll send you an email after you've done 2 or 3 classes, and you can leave feedback. Or if you unsubscribe from ongoing class, it says an email saying, please leave feedback. So they do kind of remind you. But if you're like me and you get 1,000 of emails, even though I have an Outschool specific email, I still get tons of emails in them. And so if I don't leave feedback right away, I might forget. So sometimes parents just forget. So I hope this helps, and you have a fantastic wrong one. Okay. I'm still figuring this out. Oh, Mindy, yes, I did leave a great review for your class. I leave good reviews for all the classes. And even the ones I don't like really well, I do tell them that I like them, and maybe what they can do better in private feedback. Now, Mindy, this is a good question. She goes, do most teachers reply to the feedback and say thank you for it? Well, here's the thing. That is one email we do not get as teachers or parents. So if you said thank you on my feedback, I don't know. I didn't know that. I have no way to go in and find it unless I go back to that class. Let's take a peek, because you probably did. Let's go back to the class and scroll down, because we did take that in December. We took the Royal Tea Party Princess Party. I can click on that and I can see that. No, not on this one. I can't see that one. Let's see. I have to. It's a little bit hard to go back to. I can either go back to your profile and see it, or I can go back to the class and see it. But it's not as obvious that you left one. So you did not leave a comment, and that's okay. You don't have to. But just so you know, as of right now, there's no way for the parents to know if you left a comment or not. So even if you did, I wouldn't know, unless I actually go back there. But if you leave a comment, I cannot comment back to you. So there's no conversation. She goes that I always reply with feedback on VIP Kit, but don't know in Outschool. Yeah, it depends. Now, I do suggest as a parent, when I look at new classes, I like to see what people review, what people say about the class sometimes, and if the teachers respond to it, especially if it's the negative feedback, because I can see, oh, okay, they're working on it, the timing was off, or the parent just didn't like the class, or the parent didn't read the supply list and weren't prepared, and the teacher can kindly say, we did our best with what we had, just kindly respond back, that I can see, okay, this parent wasn't prepared for this class, so it's not the teacher's fault, so I'm going to give the teacher benefit of the doubt. So yeah, it's okay to send a reply or not send a reply. It's totally up to you if you want to or not. I just have never been notified as a parent that a teacher has ever replied to mine, even though I think some of them have replied to them. Now they may change that in the future. this is still January 2021. They may go, oh, let's notify the parents, and then we could. Yeah, Teacher Mindy, maybe I should be better at replying to parent feedback. Me too. I used to reply to all the feedback, and then I got lazy and I had more students and I forgot because it's one extra step. But, maybe a simple thank you would be nice. So, yeah, if you want to, go for it. If you don't, it's up to you. It really is up to you. Well, thanks for watching. I'm glad it helped Mindy. I hope it helps other people. And I will see you guys next time. And if you have any suggestions of what you want to see from a teacher's side or a parent's side, let me know, because I don't mind giving you some behind the scenes view of my daughter and her classes and how we do things and what we see. And, behind the scenes is always nice. So let me know in the comments below what you liked about this video. If you didn't like it, don't say that because I don't care, whatever. Just like and subscribe and all that jazz, and let me know what you want to see in the future. Bye, guys.